Red Tour. This is our last night here at Foxborough, Massachusetts, Gillette Stadium. Our very last night getting to play for you. Our last night of 2 stadium shows. Now, I'd like to talk about this for a minute. Because playing 2 stadium shows, you never forget which show you put on sale first. It was this show, ladies and gentlemen. The reason that matters so much to me is that when we put this show on sale, you went and sold it out in a matter of minutes, and we had to add a second show. And so, it is fair to be said that this crowd right here is the reason why I got to play 2 nights in Foxborough, Massachusetts instead of 1, don't you think? Now, you know, I hope you know, I want you to know how special this group of people here is to me. This was the first place I ever played a stadium show. This was the place where I played a show in the pouring rain and you stayed with me. And so I've always known that I had a deep, pure, strong, undying, unwavering love for this group of people. But in light of recent events, I just wanted to say that you proved to the world what I've always known, and that is that Boston and the people of Boston are the strongest people out there, don't you think? It's an absolute honor to play for you 2 nights in a row. I've seen people in the crowd that I feel like I've seen at shows before. Has anyone here been to a show of mine before? Oh, good. Well, welcome back. Thank you. I missed you terribly. And to those of you who've never been to see me in concert before, are there any of those here tonight? Well, hi, my name is Taylor. Nice to meet you. I write lots of songs about my feelings. So, I guess what I've concluded by looking out at this crowd is that 55,000 people have opted in to hear me sing songs about my feelings for the next 2 hours. Now, on the subject of feelings, I think a lot about them, I write a lot about them, and so sometimes I think of analogies to compare to feelings, like if we're talking about colors, I would say that blue represents sadness and gray represents loneliness. But the kind of emotions that I've been writing lots of songs about lately, they happen to be the very intense emotions. Extreme love, extreme, terrible, awful, unbearable heartbreak. And those emotions I like to label as the crazy emotions. And the crazy emotions are very difficult to get through, don't you think? But the thing is, they're hard to get through, they're hard to write songs about. But you being here tonight means that we've all been through the same things, and I'd like to thank you for making my music the soundtrack to your crazy emotions. The crazy emotions that make us stronger, the ones that test us, the ones that teach us the important lessons in life, feeling those emotions. If I had to put a color to those emotions, I wonder if we're on the same page about this. Scream loudly if you are, but I think those colors, if I had to pick one for all of those emotions, I think it would be bright, burning red. I was looking at this view, and I was thinking about, it might be a slight possibility that if you showed up tonight and your seat was all the way in the top section, all the way I was thinking about how maybe you might have the slight insecurity that maybe I can't see you. But that's not the case. I can see you just fine and I can certainly hear you. An observation. This crowd has a lot going on. We've got a lot of signs, a lot of things that are lit up. You have a lot of outfits. A lot of you are wearing my face on your t-shirt. A lot of you have memorized the words to every single song that we've played so far tonight. So, I have this feeling that you guys are the ones I need to thank for something that just recently happened. You guys got me nominated for 2 VMAs.
British Music Awards. Thank you.
And you also got Ed Sheeran nominated for a VMA.
Ed Sheeran, he opens for her.
You also got Austin Mahone nominated for a VMA.
Really? I didn't know he was too. That's pretty impressive. Joe Cross?
So I wanted to thank you for that, because that's an incredible thing to do. You guys have been so incredibly generous, and if you felt like being more generous, it is a completely fan-voted award show, so if you wanted to go to mtv.com, if you wanted to, I'd be pretty happy about that. I know Ed would be happy about that. I know Austin would be happy about that if you went ahead and voted for your friends on the Red Tour. Speaking of friends,
I've never seen that happen.
I've never had, really in my life before this period of time, I never used to have 55,000 people wanting to hang out with me on a Saturday night.
Plus us. Yeah, plus us. There's actually 5.
That's kind of a recent development. And sometimes, I mean, looking out into this crowd tonight, I've been catching myself thinking about how much cooler this Saturday night is than the Saturday nights I've had before in my life. And it makes me think about the way things used to be when I was in school, and I don't know, I used to really wish... Oh, that was beautiful, Foxborough, thank you. So, I just need to clarify. I was on that stage. I feel like I just need us to all be on the same page. Is it okay if I come back here and hang out with you for a little bit? Okay. Good, because I just kind of sprung it on you, like I didn't tell you I was going to come back here. I want to make sure you're cool with it. I have kind of been taking requests for this particular part of the show, and it comes from you. It comes from either Twitter or Facebook or something you say to me in a meet and greet before the show, but it's always from one of you, because you guys always have the best.